Hello students, this is Mr. Taylor from the Social Studies Department, wanting to share with you guys some of the changes that are coming to the Social Studies curriculum so that you guys are better prepared and knowledgeable about registration for next year. So, first off, the requirements for this year have not changed. They still are World History, American History 1 and 2, along with American Foundations. So if you are a current junior or senior, that will not change for you. But for current freshmen, sophomores, and eighth graders that are coming up to us, this will change. You are still going to have 4 required courses, but they're going to look different and be a little different. So first off, world history is still required, but the curriculum will change, and I'll go over that with you guys here in a second. American History 1 and 2 is now going to be combined into one course of American history. And the American Foundations course is going to be divided into 2 separate courses, civic literacy and then economics and personal finance. So what is that going to look like for those students next year who have to register for courses? So for our upcoming freshmen, if you want to take honors world history, that is still available to you, but it will be the new curriculum that will be covered. Sophomores, if you've not taken world history, will sign up for world history, and it will be the new curriculum that will be taught. Rising juniors, you will now be taking American history in one course and a new course of civic literacy. Seniors, you will still take the American Foundations course. You're kind of being grandfathered into that. So what about that 4th required course for those juniors that have to take economics and personal finance? You will take that your senior year in 2022-2023. And so this is how this will all kind of look when it's all put together. All right, you'll still have world history honors for those freshmen coming in. We'll still have world history for those who haven't taken world history yet for sophomores. Juniors will still be wrapped into the American history and civics literacy courses their junior year. And then as seniors, you'll still have economics and personal finance. So what about the changes that are coming to these courses? Well, for world history, up until this point, we've covered prehistory to present, which is basically around 3000 BC to 2000s in one semester, which is a lot. They have shortened that up now. We will start in the late medieval period, which is around the 1200s to the 2000s. And course content will now include, starting at the Renaissance, we'll still cover the Scientific Revolution, French Revolution, the World Wars, the Cold War, and a lot of other things. We just won't have we'll have more time to go more in depth with those things now that we're starting later in the time period. For American history, we've had for many, many years now American History 1 in the fall, which covers the Age of Exploration to Reconstruction, or roughly 1492 to just after the Civil War there in 1877. And then in the second semester, the spring semester, we picked up from there and carried it on to present. Now that's all going to be covered in one course, starting a little bit later, at the end of the French and Indian War, around 1763, to present. We're still going to cover some of the topics like the American Revolution, Civil War, Progressive Era, World Wars, Civil Rights Movement. We just won't be able to go as in-depth as we have before because we're trying to combine 2 courses now into one, so we have less time to cover things. The American Foundations course, which had always been broken into 3 segments, personal financial literacy, civics, and economics, is now just going to cover civics, and we're going to call it civics literacy. All right, you're still going to cover those same ideas that you talked about in your civics portion with the founding documents like the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, the different branches of government and how they operate, how a bill becomes a law, and then state and local government stuff. The economics and personal financial literacy portion of the former American Foundations is now going to be wrapped up into its own course that's coming for you guys in 2022-2023. And lastly, our AP courses. For those looking for AP credit, the Social Studies Department offers currently 2 different courses that you can take and on a rotating schedule. We have AP European History currently right now for those that want it, and I'm teaching a few sophomores on that one. But next year, those of you that are registering for courses, you will be able to take AP United States History, or sometimes we refer to as APUSH, and it can be taken for that American History credit. So for juniors, you would probably take that civics literacy in the fall, and then take APUSH in the spring, and it would satisfy that credit you need for American history. For those of you that are interested in taking AP European History, it is an elective course, and you would have a chance to do that the following year in 2022-2023. Now, with our AP courses, you can earn college credit for them, and they are considered college level courses, but you have to take the AP exam and score high enough on that exam to get the college credit. For those of you looking for a GPA boost, a AP course is a great way to do that. With a standard course, if you make an A in the course, you get 4 points. With an honors course, you get 4.5. But for an AP course, if you make an A in it, you get 5 points towards your GPA. So it's a great way to boost your GPA for those looking for that. Hope this video has helped, and good luck registering for your courses next semester.